romance without finance. If I stay, you have to pay. This Dark Knight Radio topic for you guys. This is a pretty popular topic, I think. I think a lot of people suffer or are affected by this type of topic. So, someone came to me and they asked, how do I feel about if my girl generally cares about money and she told me if you want me to stay here and be faithful, you have to pay me for my time. You have to pay me to stay. And this is a crossroads, if you will, because he don't know what to do. The girl is fairly attractive. I guess what she does sexually, he can't let go. And she feels she has to be paid for her work and labor, even though a meaningful relationship shouldn't be work and labor. If you care about a person, you should want to be there with them, no matter how much money they have. Seemingly. Now, if you go into a relationship and you guys mutually agree, this is what we're going to do, I'm going to provide this, if you provide that, but no false pretenses. If you go into a relationship with that notion, then yeah, it's okay. You both agreed to it. So therefore, no one can be hurt, right? Wrong. So, I guess the way he got her, the way he picked her up, the way he came at her, was, I'm going to take care of you. You're going to be my number one. I like you. I'm going to do what no other guy is willing to do, which is take care of you financially. And she took that and ran with it from what I'm told. And now that, I guess more feelings has arose to the point where now he's in love and he wants this girl to love him, but I think she only wants or loves the money. Now you have to be careful in this day and age, because someone told me a long time ago, any woman that can be bought is not worth having. Let me say it again. Any woman that can be bought is not worth having. Why? Let's just say you was in a competition, right? And there's two guys. You both were equally matched. The same car, the same build, the same job, the same mindset. You dress the same penis size. Okay? Let's just say you have $100, right? And she's been with you for 4 years. And the new guy has $101. And he just met her last week. If you're with this type of girl, which one do you think she's gonna take? If she's all about the money. If that's why you chose her. Now, to some people, getting taken care of financially is love, depending on how they were raised, who they was raised by. Some people think if you don't spend money on them, you don't take care of their financial needs, their bills, their car notes, their rent, their attire, that you don't really care about them. Some people do think this way. I'm not saying it's the wrong way of thinking, but I'm just saying thinking that way with a person who thinks differently, and you're with them, it's going to cause problems, i.e. the conversation I had with this particular person. Now, I don't think loyalty should have a price. I think the price of loyalty should be equal to love or faithfulness. We don't reward faithfulness with money, do we? Do we do that? What happened to love? What happened to, if I'm faithful, I'm gonna counteract with being faithful? Love begets love. They say majesty, love, and caring. If you're vacant of them, you're vacant of it. If they're vacant of you, you're vacant of them. Which means if you don't show these things, you won't get these things. So, with all due respect, that's a kind of a hooker prostitute mentality to say, if you don't pay, I'm not gonna stay. And then she made it rhyme at that, which would really tell me she was really trying them. I mean, if you don't, and we have to be careful. We have to really get to know the people we're trying to date. You know, it's just not about the sex. It's not about vanity or the way they look or the way they dress or their status. It's about the way they make you feel and the communication and the chemistry. That's what we don't have these days. We don't talk no more, so therefore we don't get to know each other. We don't. I guarantee you, if he knew, I mean, unless that's the kind of relationship he wanted, if he knew that this girl only wanted money going into it, I guarantee you he would have turned around and ran for the hills. Because that's not secure. That's not safe. You don't feel comfortable knowing, you know, I got to take care of this girl financially, and if I don't, she's going to cheat or leave me. That's not love. That's a contract. That's a job. That's a business. I'm sure if you work 40 hours a week and you work hard day by day, you're ringing up people, you have to listen to your boss, you have to clean the bathrooms. At the end of the day, what you look forward to is your paycheck, because your paychecks makes all that okay to do, because it's a literal contract you sign before you start working on a job. You literally sign a contract saying this is a mutual binding contract saying you do this, you get this. It's fair, right? You think it's no? Well, that's another topic for another conversation. But it's not fair, and it shouldn't be that way in a relationship. That's not the way it should be. If that's the case, you can go somewhere on a corner right now and find a woman for way cheaper, and it's gonna stick by her job and gonna be loyal to that contract. Oh, she say, well, it's $20 for this. She's gonna give you $20 worth of work, and it's gonna be fair. It shouldn't be that way inside a relationship. It shouldn't. And we gotta get outside these gender roles that society casts on us. Why? Because it's not for us. You make your own rules, you make your own relationship, you make your own agreement. Simple as that. You know, we women have to stop thinking that a man has to take care of them financially to be happy. Because are you happy with me or the money? We got to think about that. If it's mutually binding and you guys agree to it, I have no problem with it. But someone's giving you love, that time, which is above all most important. Their hard work, their tears, they're faithful, and they see you as a king or queen. You don't, in return, say that don't matter. I would rather have the money. That's hurtful and that's evil. Unless you guys agree to a situation to where, okay, you're going to do this for me, I'm going to do this for you. Post in the comments, subscribe. Email me at darknightradio1 if you have any questions on my videos, you want to elaborate more, or you want to send me a topic, you want me to talk about it, or you want me to bring it to the family. I want you guys to be good, and you guys be safe.